As the dust settles on China's recently concluded Third Plenary Session of the 20th Central Committee, held from July 15 to 18, 2024, the world is eagerly analyzing its outcomes and implications. This crucial meeting of the Communist Party's top leadership has set the stage for potential shifts in China's domestic and international policies, with significant ramifications for its role within the BRICS alliance. The Third Plenum has historically been a platform for announcing major economic reforms in China. This year's session was no exception, as it unveiled a new development philosophy, focused on high-quality economic growth and innovation. This shift in focus is not merely a domestic matter. It has far-reaching consequences for China's interactions with its BRICS partners and the global economy at large. One of the most striking aspects of the plenum's communiqué was its emphasis on technological self-reliance. In an era where technological supremacy is increasingly synonymous with economic and geopolitical power, China's leadership has made it clear that they intend to be at the forefront of innovation. The plenum called for a nationwide mobilization of resources to achieve crucial technological breakthroughs. This push aligns seamlessly with the BRICS' collective goal of reducing dependence on Western technologies and fostering indigenous development within member countries. But what does this mean for BRICS cooperation? It's likely that we'll see increased collaboration in research and development among BRICS nations. China, with its vast resources and growing technological prowess, could take a leading role in joint initiatives aimed at developing cutting-edge technologies. This could range from artificial intelligence and quantum computing to biotechnology and space exploration. The synergies created by pooling resources and expertise could potentially accelerate the pace of innovation within the BRICS bloc. However, it's important to note that this drive for technological self-reliance isn't without its challenges. As China pushes forward, it may face increased scrutiny and potential pushback from Western nations concerned about technology transfer and intellectual property rights. This could create a delicate balancing act for other BRICS members as they navigate their relationships with both China and Western powers. Moving beyond technology, the plenum's focus on high-quality development as China's top priority is set to have profound implications for BRICS economic cooperation. The communiqué outlined plans for structural reforms to be completed by 2029, encompassing fiscal, taxation, and financial systems. These reforms could open up new avenues for intra-BRICS trade and investment. For instance, as China grapples with challenges such as local government debt and the need to boost domestic consumption, it may look to its BRICS partners for support and collaboration. We might see increased efforts to facilitate trade in local currencies, reducing reliance on the US dollar. There could also be a push for greater integration of financial markets among BRICS nations, making it easier for businesses to access capital across borders. The plenum's emphasis on balancing development and national security is another aspect that's likely to influence China's stance on BRICS initiatives. This approach could manifest in various ways, such as increased cooperation on cybersecurity, joint efforts to create alternative financial systems, and the development of secure trade platforms less dependent on Western-dominated institutions. While the plenum didn't directly address BRICS expansion, China's renewed focus on self-reliance and technological advancement may influence its position on admitting new members to the alliance. We might see China advocating for the inclusion of countries that align with its vision of technological independence and economic reform. This could potentially strengthen the bloc's global influence and create a more formidable counterweight to the G7 nations. It's worth noting that the communiqué also touched upon ideological work and narrative control, emphasizing the need to improve public opinion guidance and effectively deal with risks in the ideological domain. This aspect of China's domestic policy could have implications for how it engages with its BRICS partners, particularly in areas such as media cooperation and cultural exchanges. The plenum's outcomes suggest that China will continue to advocate for reforms in global economic governance through BRICS. This aligns with the bloc's collective efforts to challenge the dominance of G7 nations and reshape international financial institutions. China's push for Chinese-style modernization may translate into greater support for BRICS initiatives that promote alternative models of development and economic cooperation. However, it's important to recognize that China's emphasis on the Communist Party's control and stability could potentially create tensions within BRICS. Other member nations, with their diverse political systems and economic models, may not always align with China's approach. This could lead to interesting dynamics within the alliance as members navigate their shared goals while maintaining their individual sovereignty and policy preferences. As we look ahead, the upcoming BRICS summits and ministerial meetings will provide clearer indications of how China's domestic policy shifts, as outlined in the Third Plenum, will translate into concrete actions within the BRICS framework. It will be fascinating to observe how China balances its domestic priorities with its commitments to BRICS cooperation. China's Third Plenum has set the tone for the country's economic and technological priorities in the coming years. While not explicitly focused on BRICS policy, the meeting's outcomes are likely to shape China's approach to the alliance significantly. As the largest economy within BRICS, China's strategic decisions will undoubtedly have a profound impact on the alliance's collective policies and its role in the changing global economic landscape. The road ahead for BRICS, influenced by China's new development philosophy, promises to be both challenging and exciting. As the alliance continues to evolve and potentially expand, it will need to navigate complex geopolitical waters, balancing cooperation with competition, and collective goals with individual national interests. The Third Plenum may have concluded, but its echoes will resonate through BRICS policy discussions for years to come, shaping the future of this influential bloc in an increasingly multipolar world. Head over to our YouTube channel for an in-depth video exploration of these topics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest geopolitical analyses and insights. Join the conversation in the comments section and share your thoughts on how China's policy shifts might influence the future of BRICS and the global economic order.